What is up, guys? Flanagan here. Back on the Eternal Crystal Isles server. And today, I'm going to take you out on the poison tape jar. Now, I tamed this yesterday, and I actually lost a good portion of the recording because we had a server crash. And it rolled back, and it pretty much made a lot of the video obsolete. So rather than show the little bit of footage of it that I had that was decent, I just I went ahead and scrapped it and figured instead I would take you guys out and see what all we can get tamed up. Now, this tape jar, as you can see, it's got 3 seats, so you can fly around with 2 other people, friends, tribe mates, whatever. You can pump movement speed, which you cannot do on the wyverns, which is one of the biggest reasons that I do not currently like the wyverns. What are you? Level 160. He also can turn completely around in the air, so he doesn't take like a 2.5 mile radius to turn around. You can fly fairly quickly. Like I said, you can pump movement speed, so that will change. He can stop almost immediately. Not a problem to fly around, do what you need to do, land where you want to land, versus the wyvern takes forever to land. You have to have essentially something the size of an entire valley just to be able to land. So this guy is probably my favorite flyer so far, and his ability to knock things out is amazing. Check this out. You don't want to point it directly at something because you will kill the crap out of it. But the amount of torpor damage that he does is quite impressive. Even just biting things, it's amazing. It takes nothing at all. And I'm assuming I'll be able to get this guy going pretty fast once he's leveled up a little bit more. But we're just going to go around, and honestly, I would like to... What is that? Just a regular tapejara? Okay. Would like to find another one of these poison guys just so you guys can see it get tamed. The way I tamed this, and I would not suggest doing this, I would suggest getting some kind of probably pteranodon, like an eternal or a fire or lightning, something like that, something with a decent amount of hit points, because they fight you, they don't just run away, and they will knock you out relatively quickly. Come on, buddy, go to sleep. I was hoping to kill this guy just so I could get the XP. There we go. Whoop. Nope, don't want to land down here. Want to land up here. There we go. But if you can knock things out, you can walk up to him and just do this. And it takes a little bit, but you can kill just about anything this way that you can knock out. And I don't have a ton of HP, but considering I can fly and I'm quite a bit quicker than just about anything, there's not a whole lot that I can think of that would really be a problem. I've seen some of the other guys on the server go out and get caught by zombie wyverns and dodo wyverns and things like that, and that's bad news bears. I would not suggest taking this thing out to go tame one of those. But as far as taming pretty much anything that's at least that I've seen as far as Eternals go, or any of the elemental things go, I think this guy will work just fine for knocking them out. Like I said before, he does a ton of torpor, and as you can see, he hits like 20 something times in a row, so it works pretty well. But I'm gonna kill this guy, and I'm gonna see if I can find maybe another tapejara. Oh wow, you can do your regular attack while the lightning's going on. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna use the XP that I get out of that to level up his movement speed some more, and I'm gonna see if I can find another tape jar. If I find anything else that looks good for taming, I will bring you guys back as well. But until then, BRBs, peeps. Welcome back, guys. I was out looking around trying to find something to tame up so that you guys could see how this tapejara works, and I found this little waterfall. I was kind of flying around. This area is not, it doesn't look quite complete. Like there's some funky areas in the rocks and stuff, and this waterfall looked a little odd, so I was curious, and I landed over there, and I walked back in here, and I found this. It's the artifact of the skylord, and this is the only artifact on this map that I've seen so far. So if you guys are trying to do anything with mod packs that require artifacts, this is where it is at. It's roughly 40, 42, maybe 39, 43. I'm not sure exactly where the pin's telling me on the map there, but it's pretty easy to find. It's the only waterfall in this area that I've seen so far. It's got a pretty distinct look to it, and it's got a bunch of metal and stuff in here. If you build where I built this little hut at, as you saw, it does not affect the spawning of the artifact. Okay, I just threw a box in here so that if somebody's bored, they can come in here and throw a bunch of them in the box in case somebody else wants to place them. I also put a bed, and I put my my personal gravestone in there just in case I die when I'm over here for any reason. It just makes life a little bit easier, but it's kind of hard to see because of the fog. I'm going to go ahead and make a fog GTFO and try and get rid of it. Okay, it requires 1 wood. Do I have 1 wood? No. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. Also, the trees here have sap. So if you're looking for sap on this map, this is a good place to get it. You don't have to wait on sap collectors or anything. You just walk up and hit it with a pick or an axe, and ta-da, you get sap. And quite a bit of it. And there's a lot of trees. So you could very easily farm quite a bit of it quite quickly. So definitely something to be careful of. There are a lot of dire wolves here. There are also sabers and things here. But for the most part, in this little inlet area, I have not seen anything in right here out to about here. They spawn up on that hill some. But like I said, I haven't seen anything dangerous. Down here next to me. So if you're looking for artifacts, this is a good place to go. What? Am I aiming too high? Too low. Oh, come on, we'll move it. Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna check what's in this drop up here. If I can get to, I'll just take my bird. The drops on here don't seem to be anything very amazing. I've not been like overly impressed by any drops that I've seen. I have seen some saddles and things like that in them, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with finding saddles, but when, oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't know if I got my whistle off. Like I said, some of these rocks, like here, I'm running into, I don't think it's quite finished over in this area, so you might not want to do a whole lot of parking your dinos or anything over here, because I don't know if any of this is going to get changed. I didn't mind building a little hut. It took all of 10 seconds to throw it together, just so that we had somewhere over here that we could spawn in. I feel like that's going to be pretty beneficial. What are you? Oh, it's a Megalosaurus, sorry. But let's go place this Fog GTFO, and then I'm going to show you. Oh, see, here's another saber. Oh, he's a fire saber, huh? An alpha saber, level 20, even better. Okay, let's place you. Can I place you on the roof? Whoa. The roof would kind of be ideal for this thing. Perfect. Alright. This is what this area on the map looks like. Like I said, it's the only waterfall I've really seen over here, but you can kind of see down in there where my head is, kind of this area here. It doesn't look finished, and that's what kind of caught my eye. It kind of looked like there was a cave, so I figured I'd fly in and check it out and see if that was a cave, because I haven't found any caves on this map yet. But that's where the skylord is, so if you guys are looking for artifacts, that's a good place to go. Like I said, build a little house so you can teleport over here with the beds and whatnot, store them in a box, and off you go. But I'll be back if I find anything interesting. I haven't had much luck. Stuff on this server is supposed to spawn up to level 840. I've had a few people say they found wyverns and things at level 700, but the highest level thing I've seen is a level 580. Now, I don't know if I'm just getting unlucky, or if it's, let's see, there's a 520 eternal dodo. I don't know if I'm getting really unlucky, or if it's actually something messed up in the mod pack and maybe things are only spawning at 580 max. But yeah, that's the thing. So if I see anything higher level, I will definitely let you know that I've seen something over that level, so that we know if the mod pack's actually working or not. But see you guys in a bit. What is up, guys? I'm back here. I found a dodorex. He's level 580, and I am going to do everything I can to get this guy knocked out, because this thing is sweet looking. For some reason, he keeps running from me, and I don't like it. I don't know if it's because he's close to getting knocked out or not. I was just kind of hitting him. I wanted to kill him, and then I realized he was level 580, and these things are supposed to be super duper strong. So we're gonna see what we can manage here. When he hits me, he's only been doing about 3,000 or 4,000 damage. So it hasn't been anything that is scary yet. Oh, he's down. Heck yeah. Hopefully I didn't hit him afterwards. I don't know what these guys eat. Hopefully prime meat. Let's see if we can lead off this guy. We don't want him messing with us. don't know what you are, but you need to die. Come on, guys. Throw this meat on here as well as a sedative potion. That. Hey, yeah. It's up. Oh, and I can ride it already. Good deal. Okay, I'm gonna throw you on my shoulder. Oops, not what I was trying to do. Pick up. Awesome. Alright, guys. I'm gonna do some leveling up on this guy. I think it's time for a speedy up bit. What is up, guys? We're headed over to the desert area. I've heard tell of the primal mantises spawning out here, and apparently they are amazing for gathering materials. They have a ton of carry weight, they move extremely fast, and like regular mantises, you can put picks or hatchets or whatever in their hand that you need to gather materials. So we're gonna look around and see if we can find one. If we don't, it's no big deal. But I figured I'd bring you guys along just to kind of show you this area because I haven't really been over here. When the server crashed yesterday, I was over here and they ended up having to rescue me because it kicked me out of the tribe and a bunch of other stuff. Ooh, what is that thing? Oh, that's another Dominus like the one I've got, except he's a little lower level. Cool beans. These electric guys are no joke. They will knock you off of your mount. What is that one? Is that a primal rex? It is level 400. Oh, Lane got killed by a parasaur. How about that? Alright, if I remember correctly, out towards the dunes out that way is where I saw them yesterday, but I don't know if they always spawn there or if that was just a random one that I saw, but we're gonna see what we can find. Oh, what is this? Is that an alpha mantis? Yeah, we want a prime. I think the prime is slightly stronger than alpha. Not that it particularly matters, either one would probably be pretty good, but the carry weight's going to be the main thing I think that's important for these guys. What are you? Dominus broodmother, huh? A couple of them. Alrighty then. Some fire tape jars, another alpha mantis. 560. We're gonna have to remember he's there. 560 is a pretty good level. I would, like I said, prefer a prime to an alpha, but I will take whatever I can get as far as that's concerned. Especially if it's a 560, that's a pretty good level. Oh, what are you? Prime 560. Alright, well I think we found what we're gonna tame. Let's what all out here is dangerous. Regular Ankies and stuff, some jerboas. Let's take out that tape jar, or not tape jar, terror bird. What level are you? Alpha? Alpha. Okay, this is the one we want. We're gonna have him gamma. Ooh, gamma up more. Okay. Now, I don't know how much torpor these guys have, but they probably don't hit too hard. If they're anything like that dire bear I tamed, okay, he's running. Gotta be careful. I don't want to hit him too many times after he's knocked out. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's throw this prime on it. I don't know how much it's going to take, so we'll see what it takes to get one bite out. Hopefully it won't be too bad. This food's dropping kind of slow. Should have brought... That's something else I need to make. I need to make a bunch of those sedative potions. They drop the hunger down to 0. That would be a huge help on stuff like this. While we're out here, how much torpor does this thing do? I think it took 7 shots. Wow. Yeah. Maybe if I upgrade it, but in its current state, I will not be using this thing to knock anything out anytime soon. Go to sleep. You kind of neat looking little guy. Yeah. Not anything I need. How are you looking as far as getting tamed? I think it's at 80 food they eat, so he should eat here in about a second. Maybe not. Maybe they have to drop their food more than that to eat. I don't know. Alright, well, I will bring you guys back here whenever this guy gets up, and I'll do some running around and some leveling up with him. BRBs, guys. Welcome back, guys. He just recently took a bite. It won't take too much longer for him to get up, but I just wanted you guys to see the dunes over here. Pretty positive that they're not finished. There's not very much to them. I'm not sure where the world border even is, but I haven't seen very much out here. I don't know if there's death worms or anything cool like that up in these areas. There's just little pockets of random desert dinos out here. Not very many of them, but they're out here. So if you need chitin, this is the place to go. On the map it's down here. I don't know exactly what the actual map looks like. Somebody posted a picture of it the other day, but I didn't get a real good look at it. I need to save it somewhere. But yeah, this little fella should be getting up here shortly, and I ended up getting a mantis drop, or mantis saddle from a drop, I think off of one of the eternal dinos that I killed. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in here. It'll be nice to have a nice saddle just so if we do get into any fights, we won't be taking a ton of damage. But I think as far as taming this dude goes, I'll probably just bring you back when and we're back. We've got him at 90%. He's only taken 2 bites so far. He got 45% off of each bite of Prime, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Our rates are turned up, but it's a little excessive that you don't need any kind of kibble or anything, and he only takes 3 bites to get tamed. I guess the difficulty is supposed to be knocking them out, not actually sticking around and taming them. I've only been here for it's probably been 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. So they're not real difficult to tame. You only need like 3 pieces of prime meat, so it's not anything rough. Like I said, they're supposed to be pretty good at harvesting things. I'm going to be using mine mostly for that purpose, just because they're much quicker than running around on the dodorex or the Anki. And honestly, the carry weight on the 2 that I've got, the Anki and the Doed, it's so high. There's no way. There's not enough rocks around my base to be worth farming that much stuff and actually filling up their inventory. So this guy, I'll be able to travel a little bit farther and mine things faster. And if I remember correctly, he can actually attack while moving, so he'll be able to do that as well. I'm gonna have to, as you can see, they're talking about a crystal pick in the chat. The crystal pick is supposed to be the best. Oh, does he not wear saddles? I have to have a Prime Mantis saddle? What is going on here? Mantis. Maybe it's an. Oh. I guess I'm gonna have to make both of those and see which one of them actually works. Apparently a regular Mantis saddle is not the proper saddle. That's okay. We're gonna throw this in here, pick him up, and we're gonna fly home. And I will bring you guys back when I've got the proper saddle. And wow, I can't see anything. That's much better. Sorry about that, guys. I'll bring you guys back when I get the proper saddle and get him to where I can actually run around and kill some stuff. So BRBs, peeps. Alright, guys, we're home. I've got the Mantis leveled up now. I got some crystal picks for him. They're amazing for running around and gathering metal and just anything, thatch, stone. It's super impressive. Good at gathering crystal and things like that as well. I made a saddle for it. It did take the Alpha Mantis saddle, but it took the one that you have to use a dino heart to make, not the other one. Let me see if I can find it real quick and I'll show you so you don't make the wrong one. Mini Mantis. Here we go. Okay. It's not this one. It's the one made at the Eternal Craft Station, not the one made at the Primal Smithy. And it's important that you use the right one because it's just a waste of time to make that one. I haven't found anything that will even work on. So yeah. Anyways, that's what we've got. He's got 1.4 million HP, a ridiculous amount of stamina. Leveled up his weight a bunch. He's got 102,000 weight, which is amazing for gathering metal and just crystal, anything. It doesn't matter. I plan on taking him out. Probably do it off cam, but I'm gonna go to the big dangerous area and gather up some element and stuff. So when we do find the boss to get the tech engrams unlocked, we will actually have the stuff to do that. I leveled up movement speed to 246, and he gets around pretty quick. He does not have a problem moving around. As you see, he gathers a lot of metal very quickly. And if you find the big golden, the rich metal nodes like these, he gets like 11,000 metal in one hit. So, yeah, that's the thing. But that's going to be it for today. If you guys liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, subscribe. And if you have anything to say, feel free to do so in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'm going to gather up some metal and some crystal, and I'm going to call it here. Bye.